previous video, we explored all about fire and how it teaches us one of nature's deepest truths, that everything is constantly transforming. A flame exists only because something is changing. Wood becomes ash, fuel becomes energy, one form gives way to another. And perhaps that is not just the nature of fire, but of life itself. Change is the only constant. It's a phrase that we hear often, but most of us spend our lives resisting it. I know I did. Over the years, I've moved across continents several times, and every move meant leaving behind familiar places, routines, friendships, and a sense of certainty. And each transition felt uncomfortable. Each one demanded that I adapt to a new environment, a new culture, and often a new version of myself. At the time, change felt like an interruption to life. But eventually, I began to realize something important. That change wasn't interrupting life, change was life. One book that helped me understand this was the small but powerful book called Who Moved My Cheese? The story follows characters living in a maze who discover that their source of cheese had disappeared. Some resist reality, complain, and remain stuck. Others accept what has happened and begin searching for new opportunities. The lesson is simple but profound. The quicker we accept change, the quicker we can grow through it. And many of us keep searching for the old cheese, the old relationships, the old job, the old identity, the old version of ourselves. Meanwhile, life is quietly inviting us forward. More than 2005 years ago, Gautama Buddha taught the principles of impermanence. Everything that arises eventually passes away. Every joy, every sorrow, every success, every challenge. According to Buddha's wisdom, most of our suffering comes not from change itself, but from our attachment to things remaining the same. It is like trying to hold a river still. The harder we try, the more frustrated we become. The mystic Osho often described life as a flowing river. He encouraged people not to cling to fixed identities or fixed ideas, but to remain open to the movement of life itself. Modern psychology echoes this wisdom. The psychologist Carl Jung found that people thrive when they adopt what she calls a growth mindset. The belief that abilities, skills, and even aspects of our personality can evolve through experience. Similarly, psychiatrist Carl Jung believed that personal growth requires transformation. To become who we are capable of becoming, a part of our old self often needs to be left behind. Nature demonstrates this truth everywhere. The seasons change, the weather changes, the caterpillar becomes a butterfly, the seed becomes a tree. Nothing in nature stands still. Why should we expect our lives to then? Perhaps wisdom is not found in avoiding change. It is found in learning how to move with it. To trust that every ending carries the possibility of a new beginning. To understand that uncertainty is not always a threat, sometimes it is an invitation to grow, an invitation to learn, an invitation to become someone new. Just like fire transforms everything it touches, life transforms everything it encounters. The question is not whether change will come. It will. The question is whether we will resist it or allow it to shape us into something greater. And that leads us to another fascinating question. If everything around us is constantly changing, then who is the I that experiences all this change? In the next video, we're going to explore one of humanity's oldest mysteries. Who am I?